You are a cancer survivor, my friend. I would love to just hear you again take the floor, expand on that. You find out you obviously battled. You're someone who, has broken barriers. Like I said, you've been resilient. You've dealt with adversity again to beat cancer. I think that you would probably agree that stands out above anything else you've ever done. If you don't do anything for the rest of your career, and even to this point, what you've done to show that resiliency, to beat cancer, to overcome it, again, that stands out above the rest to me. And again, it just solidifies, like I said in the beginning, you're just a certified badass, my friend. I don't know what else to say. Just talk about that, though. Again, I'm sure there were some moments of worry. It's just natural human nature of uncertainty, but you find out you have it. Just kind of go into detail of that entire process, and then you find out you beat it. I just love to hear more in regards to that story.
Well, back last March, when the sports world shut down, it was March 16th, and I go, wow, there are no sports going on. I have nothing to do. But I had a lot of comp time that had accumulated since I started working at WIS back in 1988. It was like 4 months. So I told my news director, hey, I'm just going to go to the house for a while. I said, I'll see you April 1st, thinking maybe we'd have an idea of what was going on. Well, we know how that turned out. But no, that was March 16th, the last day I worked. Then on March 31st, I was diagnosed. I had prostate cancer. Until you hear the words come out of the doctor's mouth and he's talking about you, yes, cancer, I'll never forget. He was still talking. And, it's like I was in a state of perhaps suspended animation. I see his lips moving, but I'm not hearing anything. And, till you snap yourself back to reality. And so that was stunning, but they caught it early, and we decided I would have surgery. I went down to Orlando, where a doctor is one of the best in the world at this procedure. And one thing that really helped me out during that time, one reason I wanted to go public is because it's like 1 in 7, 1 out of 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. But you know how guys are, we can be hard-headed about taking care of ourselves, going to see the doctor, talking about our family history. So I just wanted to make people aware that if it's detected early, you can have a good outcome. I had the surgery, and thank God I don't need chemo or radiation. I had the surgery August 20th. But then my family faced another challenge because this past November, my wife was diagnosed with a tumor on her kidney, which was also cancerous. She had surgery in January. Same outcome that I had, no chemo, no radiation. She's good. And so we look back on this year and said, this is unbelievable. If someone would have told me that, hey, you're going to be dealing with a pandemic that shuts down everything, the sports world, people will be quarantining in their homes, and plus you and your wife will both be diagnosed with cancer. Again, I would have been seeking help for that person. But we're coming out strong. And once I got the diagnosis of cancer, it's kind of like, pandemic, shoot, that's nothing. I got something bigger to deal with. And after I went public, the outpouring of support that I received from people was overwhelming. It just took me by surprise. And that also helped me remain positive. So that's why I say everybody needs as much positivity in their lives as possible. And the amount of former athletes and coaches who reached out to me. Coach Spurrier called me, Tommy Bowden, former Clemson coach, a bunch of former USC quarterbacks, Steven Garcia, Perry Orth, Connor Shaw. It was just great.
Yeah.
And, I just want to thank everyone.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome. And also for your wife. That's, like I said, you think you're listening. You think you had a tough 2020. Yeah. My goodness.
Yeah. But you know what? We survived and stronger than ever.
Yeah. Perspective is a beautiful thing, man. Like I said, congratulations. Like I said, of all the things you've done in media in your career, beating cancer, that stands above all to me.